And thus ends the bloodline of Oropher, now that both Legolas and Thranduil have joined him in the Halls of Mandos. Despite this great tragedy, there is unfortunately no time to grieve, for our enemies are unrelenting in their assault, and now prepare an attack on the keep of Dor Naurhach. But all is not yet lost. Whilst I have marshalled our forces to protect our southern flank, Galadriel has worked tirelessly to improve the infrastructure of our settlements. Ancient armouries are ablaze once again, and our Marchwardens have cleared paths through Mirkwood for our armies and our traders. Erin Laskalan prospers, and our people are more motivated than ever to join the war against Sauron. Both the Elves of Lothlórien and the Woodland Realm of Old take up arms in numbers never before seen to defend our homeland. Thranduil, I know you are watching over us, and I will not let you down. I should have been there at Ostanithil to fight and die by your side. Know that I will avenge you, my friend, as we have avenged Prince Legolas. I will see you again, but not before Sauron is destroyed. Greetings, my friends, and welcome back for the 13th episode of our Lothlórien campaign in 3rd Age Total War Divide and Conquer AGO. And yeah, this is usually the part where I recap the previous episode, but I mean, it was kind of bad. I'm not gonna pretend it wasn't. It was pretty horrible. We lost Thranduil, we lost our entire Western army, we lost Ostanithil to the goblins. I got into this situation with Celeborn, which is far from ideal, and all that because I was being complete dumb. Looking back when I was editing the footage, I made so many mistakes. Before the battle, during the battle, after the battle, this one here. So yeah, I messed up a lot. I'm sorry, I am aware of that. But I think, I can't go back in the past. I mean, technically I can, but I'm not going to. But we can make a real effort to really do our best in the future of this campaign, and that is what I'm going to do. And you might think, oh, empty promise, Izzy, you're a dumbass. I am. I'm not going to change that. But it's not an empty promise. I'm going to big brain everything from now on, and I'm going to start with this battle. I'm going to prove to you that, Elven supremacy still reigns supreme. I'm going to crush these, 2.6k, 2.8k lads, no problem. It's going to be the easiest battle you've ever witnessed. Let's friggin' go.
Evil must not be allowed to triumph this day.
Alright lads, here we are. Let us be smart about this. We know they've got a lot of cavalry. They also have one troll catapult, but there's only 2 trolls there, so I wouldn't mind sending in my Hitherbin to try and take them out fast. Then they'd have to use their siege equipment, which should give us an easier time to deal with them. Loki Nazrim are going to be a big problem, but I'm just going to try to avoid fighting them by staying on the walls as much as possible. On this side, there is 1 unit of just Moran on guard. That's not a concern whatsoever. Back here, okay, that's a little bit more of an issue. They got a ballista, which will try to take down my wall. So potentially I'd have to use my Hitherbin here, or at the very least put some archers there just to defend that side. This side here has no siege equipment, so they can't actually go in. They'd have to get through either this way, which is then opened up by the ram or the catapult, or this way, which will be opened up by the ballista. So I really have 2 fronts I need to protect. There is no gate here, so if I want to send my Hitherbin to take down that ballista, that's going to take a fair bit of walking. There's only 1 gate. No, there's a gate here. And a gate. No gate here. Okay. Usually there's like 3 gates, but I guess this one only has 2. The Northman Castle. It's been a while since I've defended in one of those. Alright, let's do some big brain thinking first and foremost. This is the army with the 3 Loki Nazrim units, so we definitely want Celeborn, who is our strongest spearman unit, here. We want the Hitherbin to sally out and absolutely demolish the trolls. I actually want Celeborn on this side. I don't want him to face the Maulers. I want the Woodland Warriors to face the Maulers. Maulers are armor piercing. Celeborn has high armor. These guys have not so much high armor. 4. Yeah, it seems all my infantry has 4 armor, so it doesn't really matter. The armor piercing bonus they get is pretty much nullified by that. Pikemen are not a huge problem. We can shoot them. I do want extra archers on this front. The thing is, on the other side, where they might come in with the ballista, if they make a hole there, they don't really have anything crazy to send through that gate, or through that hole in the wall. I can fend them off with barely any infantry. Even if they send in these reinforcements, it's literally all trash. What I will do is put one archer unit on this side. No matter if they go this way or that way, we want our towers to be firing on them and get some free volleys off with the archers. I want spears on this side as well to deal with the Loki Nazrim. However, I don't want them off the wall. I want them on the wall. And I only want to bring them off the wall when it's needed. I guess I could put some archers here, but it's not really needed. But I want to trigger the towers. What have I got left in terms of infantry? So I got these 4 units left. I definitely want the infantry on this side. If the ballista makes a hole in the wall here, which I'm pretty sure they will, I want to have my infantry to just defend here. That shouldn't be too difficult. We also need to keep in mind that that's just the captain stack. All of these are just captain stack, so their morale's not going to be great. Then I got 1 extra archer unit, which I will place... I'm almost considering... yeah, I'm going to put them here as well. With the burial. Okay. Is that everyone in position? Remember, Izzy, you promised you wouldn't make any more mistakes, so... double check. Yeah, that seems to be good. I'm going to have to be paying attention to 2.5 fronts at the same time. But priority is definitely to take down that troll unit. You don't fire yet. Okay, you're not in range. You're fighting at the ballista crew. Do I want you to fight at the ballista crew? Not really. That's not really needed. You, on the other hand, I do want to have fighting. Mostly on the maulers. They're not really moving yet. Okay. Okay, they haven't fired yet. So we actually have time to move the cavalry a little bit to the side, just so we have a nice angle for the charge. I think 1 troll cannot man the catapult, so just killing 1 is enough. But at the very least, we're keeping them occupied. Yeah, we lost 1 Hitherbin. Haven't really knocked them off the catapult yet. Are you fighting? Someone's fighting. Don't fire just yet. Okay. Get back. That unit is not doing anything. Wonderful. You're fighting. They are going over there. I want you to follow and trigger towers. Ballista, what are you fighting at? You're fighting at this part of the gate. Okay, that's perfect. That's where my troops are positioned. I'm going to move you a little bit more left. Damn, it's exhausting to actually be microing a battle. Okay. We are losing some of our Hitherbin, which is less than ideal. At the very least, we're buying time. Okay, they seem to be realizing what I'm trying to do. Would be fun if I could light... Ah, perfect. Only 7 more to go. That will take a while. I thought I told you to move. I'm pretty sure I did. Ah, you can stay there, actually. It's not the biggest deal. You can fire on those Moran and Guard. Is that troll catapult doing anything? Yes, they're fighting. But they're bringing in the low Gamprim, which makes it a little bit harder for my cavalry. I just want 1 troll to die. Come on, I need a little bit of luck here. If 1 troll dies, the catapult is pointless. Dead weight. Okay, low Gamprim, you're kind of in an annoying spot. Can you move, please? Ah, fuck, that was a portable charge. Get out! Oh, Hitherbin, come on! Hoo-wee. I really thought you were going to get screwed there. Alright, you know what? I'll have to fire some volleys on the troll catapult. I don't want to use Celeborns ammo per se, but they're not really leaving me with much of a choice. Okay, how are we looking over here? Pretty okay. Oh, right, that's the unit with the temple wards. I forgot about that. Let's fire on them. Forgot they had temple wards. That makes them a much bigger threat. That's just Moran on Guard. Fire on the Oak Maulers. Because the Moran on Guard, they have shields, so they are a little bit resistant to my archers. Whilst the Moran on Guard, they really are not resistant at all. Okay, that catapult's very inaccurate, but they are fighting on Celeborn, which is less than ideal. It's only 1 catapult, so, you know, they're not bringing in the big volleys at the same time. But I need to just kill 1 troll badly. Like, really badly. Send in the calf. Okay, it's a good thing that catapult is wildly inaccurate. There we go, troll's dead, troll's dead. Hitherbin, how do you feel about harassing some ballista instead? Mirkwood goblins. I didn't even know Mordor could train those. Okay, my game's lagging a little bit, which leads me to believe that this is almost fallen. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Unless they suddenly move their entire army over there. Could happen, but that would cost them a lot of time, so... Okay, we got warders there, that's fine, archers. They're bringing in ladders over there. Less than ideal, but not the worst. Keep fighting on the temple wards, even though we're probably not doing a whole lot of damage against them. Okay. Such an important battle. Need to play it smart. They want to fight on the Mirkwood goblins. I mean, killing them would save us some time if we can get them off the ram. Could get my Hytherbin to kind of coax them off the wall or off the gate. Yeah, they're climbing on the wall, that's fine. As long as those temple wards don't suddenly rush in, we'll be good. They can try to fight me on the walls, we'll absolutely destroy them. Okay, I'm gonna ask you to stop fighting for now. You too. Okay, that is behind me. That's okay. There's literally just these two shitty units here. They might move these troops though, yes, indeed. The temple wards, they scare me.
The enemy are battering down the gates.
But if we can get some kills with the towers, that's fine. They can be killed, and towers are probably my best approach. Right, get them off the gate. This is my gate. Whew, okay. You know, it's actually kind of funny just how attached people are, or were, I should say, to Legolas and Thranduil. Those episodes have gotten by far the most dislikes. You can't see that because, you know, dislikes no longer show up on YouTube. But you'll have to take my word for it. I mean, it's not like those episodes have, like, horrible ratings. Don't worry about that. But they do get significantly more... What are you fighting at? Tower? Oh, interesting. It's not often I see the AI fighting on the tower. Okay, you're out of ammo, so just trigger towers. But those episodes really just get more flack than the other ones. Okay, he's coming on the walls now, that's fine. Remember, it's still just the captain's stack. Their morale will be quite terrible. Yep, okay, that's fine. Nothing happening there. I'm mostly worried about those temple wards. If they come in here, then that's going to be a bit of a problem. My woodland warriors are not armor piercing, right? No. It's a problem. If they were, you'd be much better off. Okay, those Oak Maulers, not too concerned. Mostly concerned about the fact that he's not sending the rest of his army yet. Should I try going for the captain? Let's see. That's the captain of the other army, we don't care about them. If the captain is like a Loki Nazrim, then it's not really worth trying, but I think the captain is part of the... Aha! He's part of the Southron Lancers. That's a unit I could charge and kill, but he's surrounded by friendlies right now, so that's not gonna happen. See, those guys are all out of range. That's frustrating. Stay on the wall. If only I had ballista towers, that would help. I wouldn't be nearly as concerned as I am right now. Right, I'm kind of forgetting about the gate. Be smart, Izzy, be smart! Stop making silly mistakes. Temple wards down to 120. Whew, they started with 126, I believe. Okay, the Maulers are taking a beating. Perfect, these guys should also be taking a beating. Could you give them a volley, please? It's a good thing gates are significantly stronger in AGO than they are in vanilla DAC. Looking at 2% for 27% right now. That's pretty good. But the temple wards, that's going to be the main problem. Remember how much we struggled taking down the temple marksman at Arnott even with Celeborn? Well, these guys are even stronger in melee. They don't get the armor-piercing bows though, so you know. And we do have the benefit of towers fighting at them. That's the main deal. Yeah, these guys will break. The Mirkwood Goblins broke, so he needs to send in another unit to take over Ram Command. And we can fight on the low camp room, which is a perfect target. Hytherbin, you safe? Yeah, you safe. Good. 109. Ooh, that's that unit. I thought I told you to fight on the low camp room. Apologies. You need to start fighting, my friend. On the temple wards. For Lord Thranduil! Avenge your king! Former king. You need to... Ah, they destroyed my tower. Honestly, that's one of the first times I've seen the AI destroy a tower. Okay, sending more troops on the siege tower, that's fine. They're gonna go down.
They have lost half their men.
With Therbin, you just kind of chill for now. They're gonna have to go through the gate eventually. We don't want to look in Azrim to move all the way to this position. Alright, if you guys could actually like go sit on this edge here and then fire down, that would be marvelous. I should have actually pulled back a little bit further, because now this tower isn't fighting on the temple wards, whereas that really should have been the case. So I want the Lothlórien archers to be able to fire straight down upon them.
Only half the enemy force remains.
47, broken, good. Their overall morale is plummeting because of the casualties. Yes, good. So that side's looking pretty decent. This side, if it wasn't for the temple wards, I'd be partying already, but the temple wards make this significantly harder. Especially because my elves, you know... In an ideal world, I'd be able to put them in a very good position, right on the edge, but you all know how finicky Medieval 2 can be in terms of putting troops on walls. But that seems to be working a little bit better. Alright, let's just actually get the temple wards. But they're gonna, like, just carve a path through my infantry for the most part. Oh, but my elves have actually climbed on the siege tower. Damn, they are pissed off for losing Thranduil. This is now our siege tower. Bringing up some low camping, but them are also already pretty shot to pieces. Keeping that army in the back. It seems they've given up on the ram. I'm actually going to move Celeborn over to the other side. Those Loki Nazrim, that's the only part of their army still left, right? No infantry left here. So if they decide to come in, they're not going to go through the gate, they're going to go around anyway. So Celeborn will be much more needed on that side, or useful on that side. It's not useful, it's needed, absolutely needed. So as it's looking right now, we will win this battle, but the Temple Wards are going to absolutely destroy a lot of my infantry, and I cannot really afford that. So Celeborn, you need to make the difference. We still have our special ability, I've been saving that. Okay, there's the Loki Nazrim, but I expect them to break. Oh look, some Muha tribesmen. Oh no, they cannot hold the gates. No, where the hell? If they hold the gate, they can bring their cavalry in. Come on, elves, get off the walls. Walls are so buggy. So this gate is mine, like, there we go, thank you for noticing that. They lay no claim to the gate whatsoever. Now we're looking. Temple Wards down to 92. But look, my infantry is plummeting hard. That is my main problem. My low tier archers still hold up relatively well, but my infantry, I need better infantry. That's got to be priority number one. The Lothlórien archers, they can still keep up pretty well. And maybe I should also start investing in javelins. They would make my life quite a bit easier against trolls and temple wards and those kind of units. The heavily armored ones. I'm kind of lacking a counter to that type of unit. This is such a clutch fight. Oh crap. They caught up to my Hitherbin. I kind of forgot about them. Ah, damn it. Come on, Izzy. You said you weren't going to make any mistakes. Retreat, Hitherbin. Retreat. Don't chase me. Just go inside. Celeborn, we need you. They better not be able to squeeze through. Open and close that gate quick, lads. Where the hell? Oh, archers. Come on, Hitherbin, get inside. Your job is done here. You've done a great job, but it's done. You're in the timeout zone now. The Nazrim is moving, okay. Trigger towers. We're losing elves, I saw that in the UI. That flank is completely gone now, okay. You lads hold the walls and the towers. Your lord is here. Come on, lads. For Lothlórien! For Erin Lasgalen! Give them all the arrows you have left in your quiver. Fire! Loose! Whatever term you prefer, just lay it down upon them. Yes, wonderful. They're going on the walls, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted, actually. Stay on guard mode. They'll have a hard time getting you. Lothlórien archers, you have arrived as well, wonderful. Alright, Thranduil's actually... He's not armor piercing, but he doesn't care. That's the thing, he's not using a steel bow, he's using a regular bow, but he has so much biceps power that he just... It's such a heavy bow, it just straight up goes through the armor. And this is where we pop the ability. It seems I was a little bit out of range, that's fine. Because the bugginess on walls sometimes works both ways. Alright. It's gonna have to be Celeborn that kills all the Loki Nazrim in melee. It's not ideal. But he has a melee weapon bonus and 3 gold chevrons, so you know. He's a beast. And he has spear and shield, so he's quite okay to take down enemy cavalry. Let's pull you back a little bit further. Buy some time. We don't need the tower as much as we need Celeborn to fire on them. Come on, lads. Oh, there come the Southron Lancers. That's fine. Where is he going? I thought he'd be going for my archers here. He might be going for my town square, so I'm going to move my Hitherbin to the front. I just love, like, the devastation after the siege. Just all the corpses on the wall as well. Siege tower here. Ah, it looks cool. Oh, the troll even went up. Ha, didn't even realize that. He's dead. Taken care of. Just having like a troll corpse on your wall shows how hard we fought and how much we bled. You keep firing on them. Oh, over my dead body. Don't jinx it, Izzy. Don't jinx it. Alright, seems these guys are coming over. I shouldn't take the risk. Put them on the wall so the cavalry can't reach me. And Celeborn, you're going to go on that town square. You're going to absolutely annihilate every horseman you can find. Whether they be Runic or Southron. Quick, quick, quick. Get on the wall, lads. Get on the wall to safety. The AI has not yet learned the skill of dismounting. There come the Loki Nazrim. Oh. It used to give me warmth when I saw a unit of Loki Nazrim arriving on a battlefield, but now makes me tremble in my boots. Alright, there's our greatest foe. The very extension of Sauron's malice and corruption. Evil Númenóreans. Kill them all. Is that the captain? Who's the captain? Look at me. Who's the captain? That must be the captain. I mean, there was only one Southron answer. No, there were two, right? Because there's one here. Is that the captain? Yes, that's the captain. There he is. The orc on a horse. Alright. Fire away at the temple wards. I'd rather not face them head on just yet. If I can just get a couple more volleys off. Yes! I'll see you in hell. What even is hell for Middle-earth? Oh. Is that a charge? That is a charge. Brace! Alright, lads. Grab your spears. We're going in melee. There's Celeborn himself. Chopping down some filthy southerners. That sounds a little bit racist. I mean, we're elves. We can be a little bit racist, right? Yes, he's sending his captain. And it's only the captain of the one stack. I don't think we'll break the temple wards at all, even if we kill their captain. I assume that captain is in the unit. Yeah, here he is. Yes! Yes! I'm feeling it, boys. I'm feeling it. We're doing it. We're winning this battle, and it's not even that bad. It could have gone better if I was smart enough previously to actually sally out 2 night battles, one by one, you know. You know the deal. But unfortunately, I was dumb. Wait, where are you guys? Where are you guys down here? Oh, get back up there. These guys are too dumb to get on the walls. I mean, for as often as siege battles don't work out in my favor, it's nice that the AI struggles a little bit too now. Alright, kill these Southron Lancers. Don't let them block our shots. Stab, stab, stab. Ah, I love seeing the video. What's their attack right now? 20 melee attack. Woo hoo hoo hoo. For a spearman against a horse, that is absolutely devastating. That's pretty much like charging into a pike wall. I love how the balance of power is still like, could go either way. Like, is there an army somewhere that I'm just not aware of? Oh, there is actually. It's fine, they can't reach me, I'm on the wall. The only unit they can reach are the very unit that will absolutely destroy them. That kryptonite, so to speak. Alright, use all your ammo on the temple wards. Absolutely devastate them. Go back to Durthang. Evil creatures. Some maulers there. There come the big Inazrim. It's funny because from up close they use the new model from the Empire of Runes submod, but if you go up far, the low poly model is actually still the old Inazrim. So they're significantly more yellow than when you go in. They're a lot more bronzed out. That's quite funny. Seems like someone forgot to change their low poly model. Alright, we're out of ammo. Very well. There's only 16 of them left. I think we're actually stronger than them, even, you know, spears aren't the best in infantry fights, but even then 20 attack is quite ridiculous. The Loken Azrim definitely will not stand a chance. Yeah, send in more horses. Come on, come on, come on. Defeat is a distinct possibility, and throwing an extra 47 or whatever it is on the pile won't make a difference. Yes, Celeborn. We might have lost Legolas, we might have lost Thranduil, but there is still an elven lord in town. And he will never die. Mostly because he's surrounded by a bodyguard unit, which is perfect. We got this. Alright. You out of ammo? No, you're not out of ammo? Well, you can fire on them. If not, Celeborn will clean them up. Alright, let's speed this up a little bit. This is already a long battle. It's like most of the episode's going to be this one battle. There we go. But it was quite an important one, you know. We were very heavily outnumbered, and we still lost a lot of elves, way more than I would have liked. But considering how outnumbered we were, I think I can be quite happy with the result. I think I did that right. It's not often I can say that, so the few times that I can, I'm going to. They will break. I'd break if I was an orc fighting Celeborn, for sure. Alright, now to clean up that last infantry regiment, right? Don't think there's anything else left. Oh wait, there's a unit left out there. Right, I think I'm just going to make a little bit of a jump cut so I can record a bit longer. I mean, you all know how this is going to go. I'm going to run in there, kill them, then I'm going to run out there and kill them. And I'll just get back to you with the result. Alright lads, there you go. That went pretty much as you'd expected would have gone. Just kill everyone. So we lost 31. I hope we heal a lot. Oh yeah, we heal like 10%. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So Celeborn killed 561, that's quite nice, but everyone did a really good job here. Woodland Warriors, I mean, they were up against the Temple Ward, so not really surprising there. We mostly healed back our sentries and our Woodland Warriors, that's quite good. We do need retraining overall, like, I'm not gonna... We need more troops, that's all I can say about that. But all in all, a very good result, killing a lot of orcs without too many casualties. Alright, we live to fight another day. Pretty important actually. If I'd lost that battle, then yikes. Okay, I saw like an army, Captain Macrog on the top left there. I hope he's not going to do anything annoying. I'll have to send my spy to keep track of him. But yeah, I mean, it's very much the plan just to kind of hold down the fort, weather the storm, get our economy up and... Oh, my economy is doing quite well. Very good. Ah, shit. I'll read all that in a moment. And then the toggle fog of war is gone. I might just do a full toggle and like turn 100 or something. Okay, that's Captain Macrock. He's accounted for. Good. No scary units in there. Right, so what did I just click away? Enemy camp sacked. Okay. How do we sack an enemy camp? We only defended, right? I didn't know we also got that then. Numenorian vengeance unfulfilled. As the enemies of the Black Numenorians push them back to their haven, the evil men remember. They remember the image of Thorongil. They remember the pain he caused. So is that the other name Doomstag then? Huh, interesting. I can't remember the last time I saw this message. It's not often the other name get their teeth kicked in. They must be at war with Harad then. No they're not. Is Dol Amroth kicking their ass? It must be, huh. I've never seen AI Dol Amroth do anything really, so it's quite surprising to see them doing quite well for themselves. Ah, okay. Guild available, Bladesmith Guild in Erinrunen. Where is Erinrunen? Is that a place I'd like to... it's not really a place I'd like a Bladesmith Guild, per se. Although, it is in the Woodland territory, so I can get like both my Lorien units and the Woodland units. So, you know what? I got money. I got lots of money all of a sudden. Right, I will get you. I need more generals. You are in Rui? No, Fenholm. Where do I want to put you? Leothald, possibly? So I can get those troops out? Yeah, seems like a good idea. Alright. I should probably also try to get, like, military access with the Anduin Vale, now that I realize that military access actually matters. I never really paid much attention to it. There we go. Just so we don't run into any more annoying situations, you know, general or cavalry unit getting blocked, etc. Alright. Keep an eye on the goblins. They haven't really made their move just yet. Alright, end of turn report. Mordor is number 1, but we're growing again. We're getting close to overthrowing them from the production throne, which is the one I care about the most. I was just on a settlement that had 2 generals. Was that Karas Galathon? No. Which settlement had 2 generals? Because I don't need to be stacking generals, I need to be using generals, sending them to where they're needed. Erinrunen, right. So, Yonway, if you can go to Enethaur, and if I can then move those woodland warriors who don't get free upkeep anyway, to the front, they'd be much more useful there. Alright, let's build some stuff. I don't get a construction report, so I haven't finished any buildings. Interesting. Actually, talking about building stuff, I should probably just go ahead and get some troops. I got a lot of units here. It's just they're so expensive, so I'd rather... Like, what I'm trying to say is, what's the difference between a Woodland Warrior unit and a Maithri Thawire? 760, 330 for a medium unit, or 1.1k or 450 for a top tier unit. The recruitment cost isn't the main issue, it's the upkeep cost, and that's only a difference of a solid 100 coins, gold pieces. So I'd say it's actually worth it to get like a really strong AP unit. If we run into any more temple wards, they do quite well. I'm also considering getting one of these because they're actually very, very good. Royal Scouts, eh? Let's splurge on some units. Let's get some top tier units. Let's do it. Can I get any top tier units in Karas Galathon, perhaps? No, not really. I do have some good units here. So, do I just keep saving units for a little bit longer? I think I might. Right, let's build at Erui. Erui is a wealthy settlement. What's bringing in the most cash? Trade. So if I boost my trade a little bit further, still not sure why I can get a way station here as well, but okay. And that would be quite alright. I haven't built an artist studio yet, but I don't feel like I need it. Mines could also be quite good. 192 from mines. Yeah, we're going to invest in the mines, because I'm pretty sure I can get a higher tier mine there as well. I need a town, but it is a town, okay. So we can get a mining network, which will bring in a nice amount of money. Alright. Any other settlements? In case you don't know what I'm doing, I'm just looking for this little icon here. If there's like a hammer and sickle, it's not a sickle, I don't know what it is actually. It's a hammer and then a saw, possibly? Is that supposed to be a saw? That means they are building something there. So if I'm not seeing it, that means we're not building. And that is possibly something I can build. Like roads. Let's splurge on some roads. I think we might eventually turn this damn forest into a profitable region. I can upgrade Rakyaburg. Nice. Let's see. Maybe some farms in Legolasburg? Yeah, let's get some farms. Let's spend all our money. And I am actually moving some troops south already. I think I might just send some of these lads south as well. Because right now they're very far away from the front. Whereas I might need them a little bit closer by. I do have some forts here, so I'm just going to like fill up the forts. I'm sending in my woodland horse archers separately because they're quite a bit faster than the infantry. Mostly want woodland scouts, woodland sentinels, and woodland wardens. The other ones I'll keep behind for now. Some extra forts wouldn't hurt, but we have 3 in relatively close proximity. It's quite jarring actually. Lothlórien starts out with 3 settlements pretty much in their... or 3 forts pretty much in their region. And then Woodland Realm, who have an even worse economy, don't really get any. these forts start out as Dalian right away, so you can't really take them without breaking your alliance. So you only have this fort, I think. That's the one fort you get? Huh. Whereas you really, really need forts because you can't afford your troops at all. Have I got any troops that are currently not doing anything? Don't think so. I often forget about Rawburg. But yeah, I need those troops to keep the peace. You're all doing something. Do I need all these units there in the Athold? No. We're actually sending over a general, so that's quite good. Alright, Khazad-dûm, you're still looking safe. Yeah, as long as they don't move any orcs in. I doubt they'll be able to send in a full army out of nowhere. I'd probably get notice. Okay, I think that's another end turn then. Playing careful, playing defensive. That was turn 69. I hadn't made a comment about that yet because I didn't realize it. And it will be turn 70 soon. Oh yeah, something I should also mention, because I still get a lot of comments about that. Militia buildings, the garrison buildings, don't do the same thing in AGO as they do in Vanilla DAC. In Vanilla DAC, they provide you with a free or 2 free units of defenders when you get attacked. They don't do that in AGO anymore. In AGO, they just give you free upkeep and a law reduction, or a corruption reduction bonus through law. That's a hard phrase to say. So you don't get the free units. So that's why I'm not building them, because they're not as good. Alright, no attacks in sight just yet, so we're safe for another turn. That's pretty much the most important thing to look out for with the quick toggle fog of war. But I feel like maybe it should last that a little bit longer. I like the change, but you need to be very fast. Right, this guy is not getting free upkeep, so... Okay, I think Fort gives free upkeep to 4 units. Pretty much maxing them out, eh? Alright, now my general gets free upkeep again. Okay, we're stagnating a little bit. That's okay, that's fine. We're making big money. Bladesmith Guild in Imladris, I will take that. Makes sense. And we might eventually be able to start training good units here. Construction report. Edra Khan got barracks. Nice, we should be able to get some good units. Yes. Sentinels of Karan Amroth, and finally, our first unit of Yavanna's chosen. I know there's going to be a couple people very happy about that. They are a halberd unit, I think. Yes, spear, wall, and effective against armor. That's a halberd unit. 9 attack, 19 defense. So if I can get those on the front line to defend my my realm, that is quite welcome. Sentinels of Karan Amroth are a better sword and board unit with 11 attack and 22 defense. Quite good. Nothing crazy, but quite alright. So I will train them. I'm considering getting a port, maybe farm, not farms, roads. Or I just try to immediately rush out the higher tier barracks, but I need more culture for that, so I'll get the artist studio. Austin Gale got roads, wonderful. Yes, get that road network in all of Mirkwood, that's going to be so good. Ah, yes, I want more of those Greenwood Foresters, they're a very, very good unit, and I want some extra Woodland Scouts. I actually don't think there's any difference between these two units. 1 charge bonus difference. Actually, the Lorien Archers are 5 upkeep cheaper. And they have more defense, so they're actually quite a bit better for what I need them for. These guys are faster, 120% versus 114. Range and missiles the same. The Woodland Scouts actually get a debuff in a barren region. These guys don't. So the Lorien Archers are actually superior in my opinion. Unless something I haven't paid attention to. Unless if that's a bigger unit. 139, 127. Oh, okay, that is actually a big difference. That's 12 extra lads for 5 upkeep. Someone can do the maths whether or not that's worth it, but I think that's worth it. So I'll actually get them instead. They're mostly going to be used for defensive purpose anyway, so... Khazad-dûm got some roads. That is gonna... Oh, look at that. 7k in the bank. So much mining, so much trade. Trade's almost as much as the mining, damn. Right, let's get a grain exchange. Boost that trade even further. Oh, that is huge. That's an extra 400 for a building that costs 500. I mean, that is one hell of an investment. Stonks. Achnot Yarn, yeah, we're trying to get the population to grow. I don't need a law bonus because there's no corruption. I think I'll get the Woodman encampment, just for some extra troops, if needed in a pickle. Amon Lang, let's upgrade those roads. I can start training units there soon. Culture is up and growing. Good, 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 good. This is looking good. This is looking good. Taking it easy. Oh, I need to repair the wall. Big mistake, Izzy. That could have cost me in a next siege. Make sure he's still in range of Dor Naurhach. There we go. Pop that next to Watchtower. Just to be safe. I should probably also get one of my Marchwardens. It's a little bit risky, but I need more vision here. I did check on the Toggle Fog of War. We didn't see any Isengard armies encroaching, but if they do, I really need to get more vision here, so they can't sneak over. I don't know the name of this river, but this river here. Right, General Galadriel. Hello, Beorn. You're gonna go to Leothold, keep the peace there. Then that unit can move south. You move. You know where to go. I got these lads, but they're not costing me anything. I mean, if Fuin needs a general next, Thranduil's Halls badly needs a general as well, actually. Did I not have an extra general that I was sending over somewhere? No, I already moved into Ostengale, right. Okay, most at least have governors now, so that's quite good. To Dor Naurhach you go. Spy. What do your elf eyes see? Orcabal. That's the remnant of that one unit we fought in the previous battle. As Makrolk, he's running away. No, it's our borders seem safe. For now. I do have watchtowers here, so I don't need to... Well, actually, I could plop down one right at the bridge. It's a little bit of extra vision. You never know. It might be just that extra vision that we need. Yeah, okay, that's another end turn, I think. I do have some money left, but I think I'll save it. I'm so happy that our economy is finally solid. We can actually really start training some troops now. We can actually make an army. That's the first time I'm making an army in this entire campaign. 70 turns in, and I'm not just skating by on whatever generals and troops I have lying about or what I get from reforming Yavanna's union, you know? We were in such deep debt after that, and look at us now. Rolling in cash. We're one of the richest... No, we're not one of the richest factions. And in a way, that's all because... Well, actually, not in a way. That is absolutely all because of Khazad-dûm doing some weird shit and, you know, losing the mines of Moria and us claiming them. That is bringing in so much money. Edrakan, Bladesmith Guild, absolutely. That's my frontline castle. And that Mordor wants to have a go at. What have I got there? I got Gurthinen, which is great because it reduces their morale, Lorien Archers, Warders, and a General. Not sure what that army consists of. Can I squeeze in another unit? No. I really need better roads in Edrakan so I can get troops there faster. Yeah, no. We'll have to just depend on what we have. I don't gonna give up... Oh, hello, Mordor. Isengard. Well, let's make sure he doesn't attack me. I actually have an idea. If he attacks me, first of all, I should be in hiding stance. Go in hiding stance. Okay, he's not going in hiding stance, but I still have movement points left, so I can do a forward draw if need be. I'm just gonna send my spy there. Where is my spy? He's quite far away, actually. I clearly need more spies. Well, soon enough I won't need the spy because I'll have watchtowers everywhere. Damn, can't move that far south. It's a little annoying. Really need roads in Dor Naurhach. Well, there we go. Immediately just put down some roads, why not? Right, construction report. Lim here got a Hall of Music. That's cute. I'm not sure why I built that exactly. Oh, because I wanted to get some barracks there, but I need roads. Roads are number one right now. Tarfilin got the barracks. Oh, I can get so many troops here. Wonderful. Let's also get some troops, so those some roads, so those troops can actually go where they're needed. I'm just going to invest in Yavanna's Chosen and my Thraitha Wire. Some Elder Council. Actually, leave the Elder Council. They're a bit expensive. Rather maybe look towards building something in Dor Naurhach. No, I'm already doing that, right. Well, there's definitely another settlement I'm not building anything in, like Khazad-dûm West, for example. Where I really want upgraded roads as well, but for now I'll stick with maybe an archery range? 34%? Yeah, No, we want the Marchwardens, so we'll need more culture. Isengard and Mori are allies. I mean, the way they've been playing, I already expected them to be allies for a long time, but apparently they're not. If they attack me, I am quite confident that I can win, except I don't know what the other units are. It's a little odd that he's so close to my settlement, yet I can't... What if I put down a watchtower? Can I then see it better? No. That's annoying. I don't happen to have a spy line around somewhere? No. That is quite annoying. I'm thinking. I could muster this army. If they, like, I can't reach it in one turn, but if they lay siege to it, I'll have an extra turn. I should be able to reach it in 2 turns, right? They can go all the way up here. I should be able to do that in 1 turn. Yeah, if that unit can make that in 1 turn, then it can also work the other way around. It will cost me a little bit, but it would cost me a whole lot more to lose Edrakan. Now, the moment they lay siege to me, I will know how big the army is. And at that point, I can correct if needed. I could send in that diplomat, but I'd rather you check out Lunuf. You can't really check him. Okay, I think that's another end turn then. How are these troops looking in Thranduil's halls? Okay, that's quite a few more turns. Same in Karazgalathon. Oh, I'm not training anything there. Where was I training troops? Was it Edrakan? Yeah, 4 turns. Yeah, I can't afford losing Edrakan now. It's where I'll be getting my Yavanna's chosen. My sentinels. Come on, Mordor. Attack me, do it. I'd happily waste that army of yours. Now, I'm still kind of thinking, do I go back to Ostenithil? Do I go back and avenge Thranduil and take on the goblins? I feel like I've already spent so much time and troops fighting the goblins. Then again, we have... Oh, there we go. We have used up their last doom stack, so there's no more get out of jail for free cards for them. You know what? I actually think I can win this. These Uruk Reavers are absolutely piss poor against archers. They're even weaker than Oak Maulers. They go down like it's nothing. Baneguard, a bit stronger because they have the armor, but also no shield, so archers can also kill them quite easily. And they got some Uruk-hai crossbows. What I'll do in true elven fashion is just try to shoot as many as we can, and if things get too bad or if they get too close and I don't like my odds at that point, we'll just do a forward draw. That should be possible. Oh no, it says no movement points remaining. Except I do have movement points remaining. Perhaps just not enough to get out of their zone of control. Well, we'll see, I suppose. We will see. The thing is, I can't afford to lose this battle if I can't actually properly withdraw, because I just did an entire intro talking about me not making any more mistakes. Imagine me losing Orophin. I can't actually do a forward draw. Well, that's kind of stupid, but then again, I made my play an assumption that I just needed movement points to be able to do anything, but then the game's like, no, you need a specific amount of movement points, which I wasn't aware of. So we have to win this battle. I think I can do it, because I do outrun them. I do have a lot of ammo. The Reavers are not a big threat. The main threat is the crossbows, actually, but I can get an early volley off on them. Alright, Marchwardens, you really need to start fighting fast. And kill all of them, preferably. Oh, they're going down fast. Look at that. Fight on the Baneguard specifically, actually. Okay. So we've already killed, like, close to 10%. I will play as a little pussy. I will skirmish the hell out of this fight. But I have to. It's my my MO, right? Alright, pull back. We should be faster. I actually think these guys get a debuff. I think they're slower at 98%. We should be like 110 or something. 120. Oh, we are much faster then. Okay, the crossbows have gotten 1 volley off. That's fine. No, run. If anything, that's going to kill me, it's my double-clicking mouse. Okay, turn around and volley. No point in getting out of range. Look at that, we kill like a solid 20 to 30 with every volley. The Reavers are so pathetic. I don't really understand why they are as bad as they are, because stat-wise, they don't seem that bad. But every time I fight against them, they just do nothing. In my own Isengard campaign, I really only ever used them against the Ents, because you could overwhelm them, and then with that armor piercing, they'd go through the Ents quite okay-ish. Are they charging? Because they seem to be faster than me, which is a little bit... That's not how it's intended to be. Okay, no. We are still faster. Fight on the Baneguard. Orophin! Stop getting stuck on trees. You're a Sylvan Elf. You're supposed to know literally every tree in the forest. Alright lads, if you don't mind, I think I'll also edit out this battle, or a part of it at least, because it's not going to be too interesting to watch, and then I can just record more and get more done in an episode. So I'll just see you back with the results. I'm just going to keep doing this strategy over and over again. Okay, so I've shot about 62% of them. Lost a couple because of crossbow volleys that I just had to eat. But now I'm afraid I'm out of ammo. So they got about, let's see, 67, 72, so that's about 140. 24, so 160. So they got about 220 lads left, which is well, more than I would like, really. But I'm hoping we might get a rout going. We do outclass their units, I think. 13, 16, 6, 7, but armor piercing, though we don't have that much armor. 10, 14, so we also outclass them, and then the crossbows in melee, I can't check, but I'm pretty sure they're worse than me. I think I checked before I did the cutout, I think. Also, this is the general, this guy. I'm thinking if I kill him, then we might be able to get something done. Now, my main priority now is getting in a melee where the crossbows won't be able to fire at me, or at the very least, not fire at me without doing friendly fire as well. So let's try to get that done, try to kill them without losing Orophin. There you go. Charge! Now, we are exhausted, so that's not great, but I assume they'll also be exhausted. They've been running around for much longer than me. They killed more on the charge than I would like. Okay, that crossbows shouldn't be able to hit me without friendly firing it up. He's at least smart enough to keep his general in the back. The Reaver still broke. Oh, that's perfect. Now the Baneguard's going to be a tough nut to crack. But he's sending in the general as well. If I kill the general, that's the general right here, then we should be fine. Cannot lose Orophin. That's the main deal here. Okay, did he break? No? The main problem is if he just lets his crossbows let loose upon me. Because then he'll absolutely destroy me. Stop running away! Ah, you're such a little bitch. Just like your master who's just holed up in the Orthanc. Okay. I just hope kill captain, morale bad, these guys, because they outnumber us. They're not bad in melee, the Uruk-hai crossbow. Yep, there we go. They should break. They won't break, why don't you break? Well, these guys, not smart enough to actually fire their crossbows, that's a huge plus. We should be able to beat them. No, don't need to pray, they will break. They should break. We're kicking their ass. Come on, Orophin, kill that. I must admit, I was sweating that at the very end. But we actually kicked that ass. If they want to come to Lothlórien, they have to play by my rules. And those rules mean fuck all when you're in Uruk-hai, because you're going to get shot and I'm going to win. Ah, man, that was that was a long fight. I edited out a lot of it. Heroic victory, I don't say. Great job, Orophin. If now another army pops up, I will absolutely cry. Alright, let's execute them. Alright, no other surprises so far. I don't want to jinx it, because I'm still going to record for like half an hour, but I think this episode's going quite well. For a redemption arc, I think we're doing quite well. Alright, a dance guild in Rakjeberg. I'll wait a little bit with that. Although dance guilds are actually not too bad. Right, go in the fort. My economic growth is slowing down a little bit, I assume because of all the extra troops I've been training, but they will serve their purpose. It will be worth it. Alright, Shagluk, let's just take a peek at what you actually have. Okay, I would have won that. The troll catapult would be annoying, but not the end of the world, and everything else I could have taken down fairly easily. However, I'm quite keen to just use this army and kick your ass. I'll take a peek in a moment. Let's go through the construction report, because there's a lot to report. Let's see. Edra Khan got the artist studio. Wonderful. I should be able to start improving that culture and then upgrade the barracks. How do I get the upgraded barracks? I need a stronghold. I don't have that. I only have a castle. Right. Well, there goes that. So we need to upgrade this place. Ah. Okay. Well, let's just get some roads instead, eh? There goes that dream. Imladris. I can get a Valiant Council Hall there. Okay. Looks pretty cool. Doesn't really do all that much though, so I think I'll wait. Get a lot of money from mining and trade. Farming not so much. So there is some potential. I think I mostly just want... Oh, actually no, culture is quite okay. What do I need to upgrade my barracks? Because I got the first tier here. Hall of Music and a leather worker. Oh, let's get the leather worker then. Let's get that sorted. Leothold got the Master's Builder's Hall. Let's get the roads then. Rindolan got roads as well. Nice. We're almost looking at a completely, complete infrastructure in Mirkwood, which is freaking fantastic. Can train a lot of troops here. Let's get those foresters. I really like those foresters. They're really good. Seeing as we got the other ones killed in Thranduil's army, might as well get some extra ones. What do I want to build? I think the Hall of Music to get the higher tier barracks eventually. And then let's see, Khazad-dûm, I got the grain exchange, so that's going to bring in even more wealth. Oh, fantastic. We can go for the market. That would mean we'd go from 3.3k, let's round it off, to 3.7k. Yes, please. That's all my money spent. Angmar and Rune are allies, no big surprise there. Lots of nice tiers there. Celeborn finally got his Galadriel bow. Had to wait a long time for that one. And production-wise, we are climbing the ranks even better. Gondor is number 1 in terms of finances. It's a bit surprising. We'll get that Dance Guild eventually, because they're actually quite good in terms of population growth and the like. Right, Shagluk. I do want to kick your ass. I'm considering just using the troops I have in this army without a general, just to get the Man of the Hour. But I might bring over the extra Lorien archers in Gurthanum, but then I won't get a Man of the Hour anymore. There's a couple units in here that I don't really need though. Spearmen and Wardens, they can go. I'll leave the sentries as well, they can go back to the fort. The other ones I will bring in. But I want you to join the army. I want you to join the army. That might still be enough to get us a Man of the Hour, I'm not sure, we'll see. And I'm out of movement points, so I kind of fucked that. That's fine. Doesn't matter all that much. Alright, Orophin. Maybe I should move my diplomat first, just to scout. Ah, see? Isengard is trying to lurk between my woods. I don't particularly like that, mate. I need to just make sure I don't get sandwiched between these two armies, so I'm gonna have to actually pull back. As annoying as it is, I'd want to put down more watchtowers, but I'm gonna get stuck between those two armies. So we'll postpone that just a little bit. Go back north, Orophin. Take care of your Marchwarden affairs over there. Right, I want more watchtowers here though. Just to be sure that I don't get attacked from any other side. Dale still holds Bor South, it actually has a decent garrison there. Alright, that's another end turn. Blazing through these turns, but that's good, that's good. That will lead to a whole lot more progress in the next episodes, when I can finally get an army. It's going to be fantastic. You'll see. Just a huge horde of Galadriel clad out in the fine golden armor. It's going to be great. I'm telling you, once I get the unit production rolling in settlements like Thranduil's Halls and I'm on Lank where I can train both the Woodland Realm settlement units and the Lothlórien units, I'm going to be able to actually pump out really good armies in relatively short notice. And that's going to be fantastic. Now if that army at Edrekan pulls away, I might almost consider making a push for Thranduil. Is this a defendable settlement? Actually, he's doubling down, it seems. I don't really mind that, you know. First things first, Karaz Galathon got the barracks, wonderful. I want more Yavanna's chosen. I want to have a lot of Yavanna's chosen, they're going to be fantastic to have. I think I want to upgrade the roads. Trade 817, oh, it's so good, roads are so good. That's the one thing I've learned from this campaign, roads, 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 always prioritize roads. We'll get that mining network later. Erui is such a good settlement as well. That's another thing I've learned in this campaign. Get Erui. It will bring you so much money. Dorlingvar got roads now. We still have a lot of devastation though. Actually, it's not that bad. It is not that bad. Don't need anything right now there, so I'll postpone that. Thranduil's Hall's got the Hall of Culture. I can get the Army Barracks and the Marksman Range there, which is the highest tier of buildings. I assume I have full culture here. No, 81. Huh. Okay. But I think 81 is high enough for everything, right? Yeah, 75 is the highest I'll need. I can get Elven King Gateguard. Oh, Elven King Axeguard. I can get... Let's go up. Galadriel Swordsman. Galadriel Guard. It's gonna be fan-friggity-tastic. So, yes. Please build me the army barracks. That's most of my money spent. And I think I'll spend the remaining money on the Dance Guild in Rakyaburg, just so I can also kind of know what it does exactly. Population growth bonus, public order bonus due to law, and a culture increase bonus. Yeah, those are very good stats, especially for something like Rakyaburg, which I do want to upgrade again. 3% growth, that's without a general, mind you. That's quite good. Alright, you go to Dor Naurhach. Some fresh troops, which we definitely needed. And I think we're going to take down this army. Haven't had a battle in a little bit. Balance of Power is slightly my favourite, so I doubt we'll get a Man of the Hour from this, but I think it's still worth it to try, you never know. General wouldn't make that big of a difference. For morale, we don't need him per se, and an Elbert Sentinel unit is good, but there's only 30 of them thereabouts, so not that needed. Alright, let us take down Captain Shagluk. Troll Catapult's going to be something we need to be careful for. Southron Lancers will also be a bit annoying. They are the captain, though our cav is quite superior. Alright, let's take him down. One of my favourite soundtracks of the Lord of the Rings. A soundtrack that will absolutely get this video demonetized. Actually, demonetized is a wrong word to use because I don't monetize my videos, but we'll make it that I can't monetize my video even if I wanted to. But, you know, I don't mind that much. I'm happy to be just doing this as a hobby. And if monetizing my videos meant I couldn't listen to these soundtracks during my campaign, I'd be quite sad. Alright. I think that's a pretty good setup. We do have 2 Girthanen. I believe if you have 2 units, then the debuff stacks. Alright, they got that Troll Catapult. I don't want to just sit there and get shot by a Troll Catapult, so if he's going to start moving or start firing, I am going to pull back. Yeah, he's definitely going to start fighting. Let's pull back. Let us pull back, and let us take down the catapult first with my beautiful cavalry. Oh, they look so good. Mind the tree, lads, mind the tree. Toot the horn just to intimidate them. I could just straight up charge that captain and get rid of him. Oh, he's fighting on me, eh? I didn't even realize we had archers. Completely forgot about that. Alright, give them a sneaky charge. Come here, Captain Shagdoof, or whatever your name is. Captain Scumbag. There we go. Also, took down a troll. It's fine, I don't mind using the cavalry, because I can actually possibly get them up to 3 gold chevrons and retrain them in Karaz Galathon, and I'll have some of the most OP cav in the game. That is not something I'd mind. Alright, let's cut them off. Southron Lancers, think you can just waltz up to my territory and beat me at my own game? You make me laugh. My cav is, or at the very least should be, significantly better than some Southron Lancer boys. Let's see, 7, 8, 10, 9, 4, oh, they're much better on the charge. 13, and these guys, so these guys are actually better at charging than the Pitherbian? No, they're worse, never mind. That struck me as weird, so I'm glad I was mistaken. Still, they actually killed more than I thought they would. I'm not going to wait for those halberds to come over and ruin my day. The troll catapult's an absolute shambles. They just don't really know how to cope with loss. They killed them. They killed them all. I know what that's like, buddy. I've lost a lot of elves. But you gotta keep going, man. Don't let it get to you. I lost a lot of sleep after recording that other episode, the previous episode. Like, I straight up couldn't sleep because I felt so awful about what happened in the episode. But then I woke up, I was already feeling a lot better, and I was like, you know what? This is actually making the campaign so interesting. Because it is so hard right now. A lot of people underestimated it. At the beginning of the campaign were like, oh, elves, it's going to be easy. And sure, it might have been easy if I was a better player, but in my instance, it is far from easy. It's actually quite impressive that the Lothlórien scouts with their only 4 charge killed as many of the troll catapult as they did. Don't let them reach us! Frick, we had to tank that. They've broken. They have also broken, but they definitely killed a lot of archers. Scumbags. I wanted to catch them badly. Fire on the Black Oak halberds. We travel from Lorien. No, those trolls are tanky. They do be tanky. So nice to have like a unit like Gerthanen again. It's been a while. Freshly trained troops. It almost hurts to use them, you know. Not that I'm wasting them, and I can retrain them. I think that's going to be quite key in this campaign. Just to make sure that my troops are incredibly experienced near the end of it. That's going to make a big difference. Surround the Black Oak halberds with Gerthanen and they will break. No worries about that. You just had to come and ruin my day, eh? Ruin my plans. No. 15% per 61%. That's still good, but I don't know. I'm always hoping for better results. Alright. Charge them and that should break them. Captain's dead. Surrounded by a unit that is reducing your morale. Getting charged with cavalry in the rear. Just go home. Just go home, man. You just don't know when to quit. That's gonna kill ya. Come on now. Surely now is the time to go home. No, you actually became more steady. Morale works weird in this game sometimes. When you expect the morale to go lower, oftentimes it goes up again for like no apparent reason. Unless these guys really like fighting and they're just happy to have another unit to be fighting in their flank. Like what? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I always see the orcs as a kind of a self-preserving race, you know. The moment Sauron was perished, right, they all just ran. They don't fight for honor. They're not the type to put up a last stand, you know. With a couple exceptions, of course. Alright, this battle will be worth it if I get a man of the hour. Otherwise, not too happy with the result. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad, I guess. Alright, execution time. Man of the hour. Man of the hour. Yay! Worth it. Healthy, physically attractive, generally ambitious, decent stats. I mean, I know if I had to make myself a general, I'd have significantly worse stats at age 21, so I'd also be hateful, so yeah, makes sense. Yes! Welcome! Right, what have we got left? Uktak. So he's just got some siege equipment. I'll happily take down that army just to get rid of the siege equipment, so I don't have to be concerned about them. This is literally one of the trashiest armies I've ever seen in my entire life. Let's take down Uktak first, because it's actually in my lands. I gotta like show Mordor that I'm not to be trifled with. Also, this guy looks terribly familiar. I feel like I have a general with that same portrait sitting in Caras Galadhon, or maybe another settlement. Although this guy generally looks pretty bored with life, so... Anyway, this is the trashiest army I've ever seen. It should not be too bad. Let's take him down.
Fight to the end.
Like, I'm pretty sure my cavalry alone could take down all of them. But now we got a nice free unit to help with its sentinels. And mostly, for my sake, an extra governor. I love my governors. Having settlements without governors just... I don't know, doesn't feel right. I think that harkens back to my Rome 1 days, where governors were also so important. Alright. I miss Rome 1 sometimes. And don't get me started on Rome Remastered, right? Don't even bother. It's not the same. It's absolutely not the same. You might say, oh, you know, just play old Rome, but it doesn't run that well on modern hardware. Like, for example, I'm playing on a 1440p monitor, right? And Medieval 2 runs absolutely fine on it. Like, there's no issue whatsoever. But in Rome, it, like, immediately it starts off weird and buggy, and then you can't do windowed mode. Like, there's so many weird things with Rome that you don't have with Medieval 2, so... Now, I still prefer Medieval 2 anyway, so... As much as I like Rome. In my opinion, Medieval 2 just improves on everything, really. Which is something they stopped doing around the time of, like, Napoleon, or no, Empire, I should say, Empire Total War. Where they just made things worse for no apparent reason. Then with Napoleon and Shogun, they made things a little bit better, and... Then around the time of Warhammer, they just changed things that I don't really understand why, but... Like, one thing I don't really always understand is, like, the clean, sleek UI of, like, modern Total War games. I don't like it. Like, sure, it looks better, I guess, but it's just not as practical. I like having this chunky border. The same reason I don't like using the, like, the tactical UI, whatever it's called. I like this chunkiness. And I have all the buttons I need, and I know where they are, and there's no weird stuff, and I can press it. You know, I can pretty much play it blind, almost. If I didn't have to pay attention to the battle. I'm sure some of you are wondering, wait, you're not playing blind? The way some of these battles have been going, but I actually do play with my eyes open for the most part. Trust me, it'd be easier if I had closed my eyes. At least I could put the blame on that. But no, it's just my stupidity. Shall we give the Maulers a charge? I do love bullying some Maulers. It's literally my favourite unit to destroy time and time again. Look at that. So unconcerned. Ignorance is bliss. And if ignorance is indeed bliss, then the Orc Maulers are probably the blissiest people around. Because my god, are they ignorant. Alright, you want some? You want some more? I do have 3 gold chevrons on my Hetherbin, but not on my Lorien scouts yet, so I'll happily charge you again. No, you want to charge? You want to counter charge me? That is literally my favourite thing to do in the world. Counter-charging an Orc Mauler unit. Because that unit, you know it's going to disappear, right? That unit's gone in about 2 seconds. Because you're just going to blitz through them. Because you get so much mass. And because they counter-charge you, you can transfer that mass to literally every individual man inside that unit. It's wonderful. Like, they weren't entirely blasted away, but it was damn close. Whereas if they run away from the charge, you don't get that same impact. Counter charge, very impactful. Charging in the back, less impactful, because it's harder to transfer the charge bonus to more units. Or more men in a unit. Alright, so it's just an Orc Mauler unit left. I'll let my archers have some fun with them. Yeah, scouts. Let the scouts run them down. Shoot my own unit, why don't you? That's a much better result. Then again, it was a much easier army to fight against, and my cav did everything pretty much, so. Pretty good result. Very pleased with that. And that's another execution. Get out of here. My lands, not yours, not yet. And let's take down Captain Skog as well now that we're at it. You know what? I won't chase you. I don't want to... Actually, can you scout ahead for me? It seems safe, but I don't trust. I'm going to park you on the bridge. If Skog wants to have a go, then he'll have to go through me. Hello, Radzag. That's one of the few times that you've actually... or that Isengard has actually made a play. I think we'll be fine in Lim here. Yeah, I don't mind waiting that out. Right, so we got some extra troops. The ones that don't get free upkeep I already want to send down. For the other ones I'll wait a little bit longer. Go sit in the fort, very nice. Where's that horse archer unit? Okay, they've already arrived. And then these guys are coming over. It's looking better every minute, and I'm all for it. And Winville, can I have that fort, please? Honestly, why does the game bother giving forts to AI factions? I've rarely seen them use it. The only times I see the AI use a fort is when they retreat from a battle, and that's the nearest position they can go to. Because they either go to a settlement or the fort. But otherwise, I've never seen the AI use forts. Ever, 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 ever. So, you know, what's the point? It's kind of annoying because that Anduin Vale fort is prime real estate. And I can't get in it without declaring war on them. Oh, Radzag, you're not very rad. You're an annoying piece of trash. But okay. It's nice that Isengard is actually making a play now. Alright, oh. And Fog of War's gone. They're still trying to take the home back. It's so funny that Rohan is actually holding out so long. Minas Tirith also under attack. The elves haven't done anything yet. We're trying. Bladesmith Guild in Karaz Galathon, yes, that's a no-brainer. What do you actually have? Okay. Maulers, Reavers, sorry, Marauders, and Ballista. What? You drunk, mate? I'm not too concerned about that. I might sally out. We'll see. First things first, Gazelin West got the art gallery. Why did I build an art gallery there? Oh, because that was the only thing I could afford, right? I guess I'll get the mining network. It's not nearly as good as other Khazad-dûm, but it's up there, so we'll get it. And then Eminufuin got roads. We really have roads in almost every settlement now. A couple of exceptions, but not too many. So I already have a barracks there, just a town guard. I can get a higher tier then, huh? No, because it's just a town. I need a large town for an upgrade, but I'm not actually growing my populace. Let's get the Hall of Song then. Right, recruitment report. The units at Thranduil's halls are ready for bloodshed. That is quite fantastic. I will move you south to the army. Could I train Yavanna's Chosen there? Are my eyes deceiving me? No, I can't. I can get some Gervalag. Ooh. Yes, please. I'll take them. A lot of people have been waiting to see them in action, so I'll happily show them off as soon as we can. Erui, I'd love to upgrade you further, Erui. I'd love to get that mining network as well. Let's get a Hall of Music, because that gives a health bonus, right? Yep, so that's extra growth. Okay. Kido. Drop down more towers. Make sure we don't get out of range of Dor Naurhach. Nice, we've got a nice bit of vision now. You're quite annoying. And I don't want to fight you in an open field. So I'm actually going to pull my general back. Just a tad. I think I'll actually park him in Edricon for a little bit. Why can I not construct a watchtower there? You chill there for a moment. Can I retrain some lads? Can I retrain the horses specifically? No, they're not actually being retrained. I'll retrain the Girthanen then. There we go. I want them to attack me actually. Also because I want to show off the Limhir settlement. See what it looks like. I can beat that army easily, right? You know what? I'll park some horse archers nearby. In hiding, hopefully.
Elven warriors.
In hiding, hopefully. I want to put them right here.
Swiftly. Stay in the
There we go. In hiding, if he attacks, we'll have reinforcements. That's fine. Yeah, you go there. Still making money. Still making money.
Yes, my lord.
You go to Dor Naurhach. We're doing good, lads. I think we are climbing out of the hellhole that I dug myself into last episode, slowly but surely. We have good troops being trained. We can afford them. Our settlements are being built up as we speak. Legolasburg definitely needs some more happiness so I can draw those troops away. They're not doing much at the moment and they're costing me way more than Legolasburg is bringing in. Woodman Wardens. They're actually quite good for their... They're not very expensive, so... Would be cool if we get like human units with like elven armor. Visually, that is. That would be very cool. Anyway, I think I should be rounding off this episode actually. As I don't really know how long I've been recording for after editing, because there were like 2 parts I was going to cut out. But I don't want this episode to be like ginormously long either. So if you just look at where we were at the beginning of the episode, oh hello there, versus where we are at the end, then you might think we haven't really achieved all that much, but in truth we really have. Won some important battles, built up our settlements very nicely. Mirkwood pretty much has roads, upgraded roads everywhere now. So we're making lots of money, we're training new troops, we can train a lot of troops in a lot of settlements now. We can afford them, both to train them and to keep them up. Keep them up, I'm not sure what the correct term is. He's sending in more forces. Isengard's starting to finally get a bit aggressive. Alright, we do have the Ratak situation to deal with. I'm almost considering just waiting him out. It's a shame... Actually, it's not a shame. I thought I still had another turn to go on these troops, but they actually have been trained. So we have access to them. They're going to make that siege incredibly interesting, and I actually want to be in a defensive position. Despite all that siege equipment, we actually out-cavalry them, so I can actually sally out, take down the Loki Nazrim. I think with these 2 units that should work. And then they'll just get themselves killed on my Ivana's Chosen. Very, very nice. We'll just assume that that is Arathel's unit from the very nice written stories. So I might just send out a small army to take down Ratzak, because he's being quite annoying. I mean, I could send down the Marchwardens, they haven't done anything in a while. We'll see. I no longer really need to defend at Khazad-dûm West. If anything, I think we can soon look towards taking Ostenethil for our own sake. I hope Enedwaith has been doing nice war against the goblins. But before we end off this episode, I think we should make some investments. Bladesmith Guild for Limhir. Limhir is actually a settlement where I'd rather have the Dance Guild, so I'm going to decline it in hopes that I get another guild offer. Imnadr's got the leather workers, so we should be able to get the barracks there. Yes, what's my culture? 57, that's not high enough. That it is high enough. Let's get it then. Erin Runin got the roads, very nice. So Enethar still needs an upgrade, but they're close to it. Yes, 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 this is great stuff. Let us get... culture is quite good. I think the Hall of Music then. So we can get a barracks. Actually, no, I need a higher tier for it. Nah, you know what? Let's get the Hall of Music anyway for the health bonus. Erin Dolan got a Hall of Music as well. Lots of troops in there, and I can actually train some new troops as well. Let's see, do I want more horse archers? I think I kind of do. Horse archers are quite good to have. I'm going to wait a little bit. We're going to wait a little bit. Be patient. I want barracks. Yes, 100%. Khazad-dûm got a market, so becoming even wealthier. It might not look as much as it was before. That's because Limhir is under siege. So we have no trade going to Limhir. As you can see, this road is surprisingly empty. But once the siege is lifted there, Khazad-dûm will bring in more money. I think we'll just get the fairground then, right? 3.1k, 3.5k. It just keeps on going up. How many market buildings can I get in total? Oh, it goes up quite far. Merchants quarter in a large city. I love that progression, starting off as like the little plaza going all the way to this massive building. Very, very nice. Yes, let's keep upgrading that then. Dor Naurhach got dearth parts. Wonderful. What do I want there? 35%. Could do with more culture. So I can actually start retraining my own units. Oh, I already can. Because this is a full retrain, right? Ah, probably because they're mercenaries as well. Start doing that. A port in Dor Naurhach? Sure. Do I have trade rights with Gondor actually? Because I might start making some money from that. Where is Gondor? Yeah, we do have trade rights. Okay. Alright, so I think that's going to be where I leave you for today. But yeah, I mean, Redemption Arc, still working on it. Haven't quite redeemed ourselves from that lost episode. Well, not lost episode, that's a different episode, but the episode where I did screw up after screw up. I think we're in a pretty healthy position. We are playing defensive, but we're training troops. We have strong troops on the way to the south to reinforce our borders. We can slowly but surely start looking towards a counterattack, especially against Isengard. Take Fangorn as well, and you know, some special stuff might happen if we take that settlement. And our economy is looking incredibly healthy as well, so I'd say things are looking pretty good. I just need to make sure that I remind myself to attack this army with Captain Radzag. So I'm going to make sure that we're in the zone of control. Actually move you first. Bloop. And then I'll be sure to make my save once we actually... why aren't they joining me? Hang on, if I attack them... You're kidding me, game. If I... Okay, that's quite annoying. But the problem is, he was in the area to attack, right? And now he can't for no reason. He's for some reason out of the reinforcement zone, because it takes the attack zone of this unit, which I should know that by now. I keep forgetting it. So if I had just left him on that tile, it wouldn't have made a difference. The situation is, if I wait, then this army will join that army and then they'll attack together. So what I have to do, well, either you guys allow me to just reset his movement so we can actually attack him with this army, which was always the plan, and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense that he can't do it. Otherwise, I'll just have to sally out with this force, kill them, which is a bit tricky with the walks, besides that, not too tricky, before Captain Korgul arrives. So I'll leave that up to you guys, whether or not you allow me to character reset Berio Gelir, or not. That I leave up to you. But yeah, I thank you guys for watching once again, and I hope to catch you soon for episode number 14.